This is the Stratus Photo 18-liter backpack from WANDRD. Now here's the thing. I really wanted to love this backpack. Like, I wanted to love it. Because on paper, it's perfect for my use case. Have you ever been swiping through dating apps and you stumble upon a profile that like just really grabs you? You can't believe how perfect they are. You set up a date, but in the meantime, you're already planning your wedding. It was kind of like that for me in this bag. But are we getting hitched, or was it just another terrible first date? Let's get into it. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Kendrick and I like sharing some thoughts about the gear I use so that hopefully you can make good choices for yourself. Now, I just released a video reviewing the Mystery Ranch Rip Ruck 15-liter, which I took on a tourist trip to Montreal and Quebec. It's a great little backpack as a personal item during travel and then daily wanderings in an urban setting. But it's not built for carrying a camera. So I'm on the hunt for something better for that use case. It doesn't seem like that would be so hard, but here's the problem with most camera backpacks. They think carrying camera gear is your only mission. So the entire backpack is devoted to camera gear. But when you're just being a tourist, your camera isn't necessarily the primary need. Carrying other stuff around is also important. I need somewhere easy to stash my jacket and half-eaten bagel. Oh, and also the stuff my wife wants me to carry for her. The other problem with a lot of camera backpacks is that they want you to get everything in and out through a large back panel opening. Now sure, this is more secure, but it requires stopping, setting the bag down, getting the camera out, and then shooting and then putting it all back in. This isn't how I need to use a bag as I wander the streets of a foreign city. I'm not nearly as concerned about security to have it slow me down this much. That's why I have gear insurance. This was my biggest complaint with the Nomadic everyday camera backpack. It really didn't make getting in and out of the bag quick and easy. You can see my review of that bag right there. Now the thing that grabbed me about this Stratus backpack is that it solved for those two problems right out of the gate. It's like half camera backpack and half regular backpack. It's got side access on both sides with adjustable dividers to customize the space how you want, and it's got a half zip style opening on the top that creates a large roomy cabin for easy access to my bagels. So as I perused the profile, I learned more about my new crush. It's got a separate suspended laptop pocket accessible from the top that does fit my 60-inch MacBook Pro. It's a little tight, but not problematically tight. It's got a quick access pocket here on top for sunglasses and chapstick or keys. Stretchy, meshy water bottle pockets on either side that can also hold a small tripod. I don't have a proper travel tripod, but this Joby Gorilla Pod fits just fine. It's got WANDRD's unique tarpaulin fabric. Comes in 3 colors. This one, which is Wasatch Green, Uyani Purple, and Black. I had a really tough time deciding between green and black, but I went with green to match my WANDRD Transit backpack. And to me, it's really more of a gray than a green. It's got a luggage pass-through here on the back. It's got load lifters. It's got 3 nice grab handles, one here on the top and one on each side. It's got multiple lash points for accessories. Some across the top on the sides, 4 on the front, and 4 on the bottom. Inside are some nice mesh pockets for smaller items. One here that is upside down for easier access when the bag is zipped open. Another one on the back of this compartment, right here, and on the inside of the side access doors. It's got a hidden AirTag pocket hidden on this flap, hidden inside. Kind of hard to show it to you, but hidden AirTag pocket right inside of there. It's also got a hidden passport pocket on the back panel, right there. Now, it's 18 liters, which is a really great size for my intended usage, which is personal item and daily carry around the city. And I just wanted to share a couple quick size details just so we know what we're dealing with, because this isn't Love is Blind. It weighs 3.5 pounds. It's 18.7 inches tall, 12 inches wide, and 7.25 inches deep. Shoulder strap length is about 18.5 inches, which is respectable and adequate for somebody like me that likes longer shoulder straps. Now this bag was a Kickstarter special, but should be available for the general public around the time of this video release. So after learning of all of its features and with lust in my eyes, I made my move and we set up our first date. But as the date of our date got closer, I got nervous. What if she really is the one? This could get serious. Am I ready for a one-bag lifestyle? Well, the day finally arrived, and let's just say things didn't go as well as hoped. I did not fall in love. Now, I still think this bag is great, and we're still dating, but there's some issues we're going to have to work through, and I'm here to share those with you so you can decide if you too would like to have a relationship with my bag. Okay, so my overall comments here can all be taken as constructive criticism so that version 2 of this bag can be even better. Keep that in mind. First, the zippers. When I took it out of the bag and started pulling on zippers, I was in shock at how bad they were. They aren't great. I'm not exactly sure what is happening, but they are not smooth at all. But the good news is that with some usage, this issue has gotten better. So I'm hoping it continues to get better and better as time goes on, because poor zippers is not really an issue a premium bag should have. Now, second, since the camera compartment is only accessible from the sides, which is something I wanted, it makes customizing this compartment harder than expected. I've been fiddling with it a bunch, and it's just a pain. There's not much room to work inside of there. Now, I think this is just something more you should know, and it's not really a negative. It's just a little difficult to make your adjustments inside of here. Now, third, you might have noticed I've been kind of helping it stand up this whole time. It does not really stand up on its own. Of course, it's going to do it on camera, but most of the time it falls forward. Interesting that in this moment it's standing up on its own. That's how things go. But it's got kind of this curved bottom, and it makes it not really stand up super well. Most of the time it falls forward. Even this lean, I'm not so into. I would like it better if it was able to stand straight up no matter what was in here. And I imagine what you have in the camera compartment is going to make a big difference. But I have yet to figure out a layout of gear that really helps it to stand up properly. It's not a deal breaker, but it is a disappointment. I hope the future iterations, they can make this stand up a little better. Until then, I kind of have a solution. Using the WANDRD tech pouch, if I attach it to the bottom accessory mounting points, then the bag kind of leans on that pouch and stands up, prevents the bag from leaning forward. Now this is kind of okay with me because I got this pouch to put on the front of this bag. That's one of the reasons I like these mounting points. It can go up here or it can go here. So when I use this bag, I'm going to have this mounted on there. I want to do a review of this too at some point, maybe, probably. But I just got it, haven't even really loaded it up. I'm going to be testing it with this bag for further looks. Now, fourth, out of the box, it was not very comfortable. If you look at this back panel, let's flip these. It might be a little difficult to tell. See if I can get it. If you look at this back panel, it's got quite a significant lumbar bulge. And for the first few days, that's all I could feel touching my back. It was not comfortable at all. But this might be a good spot to mention that it has a very stiff frame sheet that is user accessible. In the laptop compartment, "16-inch MacBook Pro." If I pull open, there's a zipper here on the back. Let's get the light on it. It's a zipper here on the back panel. This zipper is actually the best zipper in the whole bag because it doesn't even have a zipper pull that's accessible. But with just my finger sliding on it, I can open it right up and slide it, no problem. But inside of there, you lift this up, and there's a very stiff frame sheet in there. But what I also discovered when I was doing that is that there's a metal, it's aluminum frame stay bar. I pulled that out just like this. Look at that. Pulled that out. And I put the bag back on, and it was much more comfortable. Now, I'm not an expert. I'm just a dude with an opinion to share. But I believe these frame stays are designed to be adjustable to an individual. So, in theory, I can figure out a way to bend this so it fits my back better. I'm kind of looking forward to trying that down the road, but I haven't had a chance yet. I still might take the frame sheet out just to see how it feels with no frame sheet. But I think taking that bar out took the bag from like uncomfortable to neutral. So future testing is required. Now, fifth, the sternum strap, in my opinion, is not a great design. I thought this was kind of going to be a more standard slider that can be adjusted up and down easily on these rails. But instead of being able to slide, it's got teeth on the backside, and you clip this into the teeth. You can't slide it. You have to unattach it and reattach it to move it. This approach makes it difficult to stick the other side on the right parallel tooth. Like when you're wearing the bag, it's hard to get it lined up straight. So I predict I'll be walking around with a crooked sternum strap most of my trip. I would be so much happier with something more traditional. Now this is the same design they have on the Transit travel bag, so when I do my review of that bag, I'll be sure to mention this again. The plus side to this is that it's very easy to remove and put back on, if that sounds useful. Now, sixth, while I do like the fabric, I don't really know how durable it is because I haven't had my WANDRD bags very long. But definitely some people will not like this plastic pleather style feeling of the tarpaulin. And I say that to mention that it would be pretty great to have some other fabrics to choose from. I think a ballistic nylon or Cordura would be nice. I would like it. Now, seventh, it doesn't have a special spot for an iPad. So if you want to carry an iPad and a laptop, you'll have a tough time. I can squeeze my iPad into this upper compartment. I can get it to go in here. The 11-inch iPad Air will fit in here. But squeezing both the iPad and the laptop into the laptop compartment, it's just too tight. 8, and this one isn't really a negative of the bag, just another note for you to understand. If you are carrying a tripod in this pocket and using the strap to secure it, you'll have to undo that. You might not have to take the tripod out totally, but you gotta unstrap it to get that pocket to open enough so you can get in here. If you did have a more traditional back panel access also, you probably wouldn't run into that concern nearly as often. Now this note is not worthy of being assigned a bullet point number, but since we talked about security a bit earlier, it'd be nice if the zipper pulls were the locking zipper pulls that come with the Transit Travel Pack. Those zipper pulls can be purchased from WANDRD and added, so I might do that. I like them. I think they're quite clever, and I think it would definitely make the bag quite a bit more difficult for thievery to happen quickly. I want to level set and say that these are my thoughts after just a few dates. We haven't actually done the deed yet, meaning I haven't taken this bag on a trip yet. I've daily carried it around town and done some walks in the neighborhood, but my true feelings cannot be known until we actually do what we were born to do: travel. There's an affiliate link in the description if you choose to have a relationship with this bag. Purchasing through my link goes a long way to supporting this channel, but don't use the Honey app. They steal my money. Hope this has been helpful. Hit me with your questions in the comments, and I will catch you on the next one.